Hello, hello everybody. So back to my Monday tidbits, and today I am going to talk about a very difficult subject and a very controversial subject: aerobic endurance versus speed. But before that, I must tell you that I'm gearing up for my live event, Ultra Race Buddha Trail Ultra, which is going to happen next Sunday. And I am a bit worried because I have developed a small nagging pain in my knee, which I think is medial collateral ligament problem. But that should not bother an ultra runner. Ultra runner will always be ready for all eventualities and must go on for the race. Coming to the topic of today, this thing actually came to my mind when a few weeks back I was watching the Kolkata Full Marathon, the NEB Sports organized Kolkata Full Marathon, where I was looking at a lot of performances. I have seen a lot of people, their Facebook profiles and how they run, their PB after PB after PB, during their practice runs. And most of the PBs they have done in 10K types, 5K, 10K, very fast runners. But when it came to half marathon, full marathon, I didn't find that they performed well. Why? This question was bothering me till I read one of the article, and the heading is from that in the Jeff's article, and it was so much related to whatever understanding I have about endurance, and which I gathered from my certification of ESK. So what happens when we continuously go crazy about the speed? We keep developing the speed. Development of speed is not a big deal, but the challenge is in a half marathon or a full marathon, when you already ran for say 1 hour, 1 hour 15 minutes, 1 hour 20 minutes, close to 2 hours, you still continue to maintain that speed. And that is where, if you do not have a very good aerobic base, you will start faltering. The last portion of the full marathon, you will be completely out of breath. And while it's not a question of muscular strength, it's not a question of how good you have practiced the speed is there, but your body cannot take it anymore. So during our training, what we should do, where we should make focus, an ideal situation is, as a runner, when you slowly develop, when you slowly move from a track and field runner to a endurance long distance runner. And by the word long distance, I'm not even considering 5K as a shorter distance. 5K is also a long distance. When you are going into 5K, 10K, 21K, first thing what you need to develop is your aerobic endurance, or as they call it, enhance the lactate threshold. What happens when you start running? When you're running for a longer time, the body start generating hydrogen ions, and what it does is that develop a lot of acidity in your body. So this acidity stops the slow twitch muscles to start performing, because the elasticity of your muscles start getting deteriorated. So what happens when you have the ability, the strength, you still cannot pursue the same speed. So what you need to do first is get into that kind of training which will increase your aerobic threshold or the lactate threshold in your body. And how to do that is basically build in more slow runs in your training program, more easy runs in your training program. And as you become comfortable on those easy distances, then you start building a lot of tempo runs in your training program, so that you can hold on to a particular pace for a longer period of time. There is no rocket science here. You can simply do it. Just focus on little bit more distances at a steady pace. That pace may be little slower than your goal marathon pace, and continue to do that. When you become completely comfortable, then start building in speed workouts in that. When I'm saying that aerobic endurance is one of the key thing in case of building speed, I'm not saying that you will ignore speed completely. You need to do the speed workouts. It is very important. You need to do 4 into 400, 8 into 800 kind of repeats. There are several other way of repeats which we develop as a coach when we coach athletes, but they come after you have built in proper aerobic endurance. Once you have developed the aerobic endurance, then bring the speed so that your slow twitch muscle is getting activated after you have developed aerobic endurance. And guess what? When you're doing the aerobic endurance, another thing happens. You start developing a lot of capillaries in your legs or on all those muscles where they need more and more blood flow. So once you develop the more capillaries and then you move into speed, the speed will be automatically absorbed in the body, and along with that you will obviously doing your strength trainings. So that's the kind of the map, and that is something which I wanted to share with all of you, so that you can understand it's in a very layman's language. The other thing which I am very keen to talk about is boot camp. Oh, ho, ho, ho. All over the place, everybody's doing boot camps. Will you stop doing that? No, you must do. All kind of strength training is good, functional training is good, but the issue is blindly doing something which somebody else is doing. Let me also do because it is available in YouTube. Let me do this Tabata workout. Oh wow, I did it 25 minutes, full on Tabata workout. Is your body required the Tabata workout? Do you know what is the requirement of the body? Have you ever done a musculoskeletal analysis of your body? Is your balance correct? Is every muscle of your body is functioning in the right balance? Let me tell you, running is kind of a non-symmetrical activity, and don't slap me for this. I'm telling you, you do not put your both feet together and hop and hop. You fit one foot and then another foot, one foot and another foot. If that is the way you are running, that means your body weight is shifting from one side to another side. So it is not a symmetrical motion, it is asymmetrical motion. Then there might be musculoskeletal imbalances created in the body. First find them out. Do a proper analysis of your body. Once you have done the analysis, then go for the right kind of exercises which is required by your body. And who will be telling you about this? Go and meet a physio. Do a thorough checkup of your body. The issue is you are blindly doing a boot camp workout which may not be required by your body. In the process, what you are also doing, you might invite some injuries. And the most important item in case of any strength training is the form. Why only strength training? Even in case of stretching. Suppose you are doing yoga. If you are not just to achieve a particular position, if you're pushing too hard and your form is wrong, then it has of no good use to your body. Talk to any good yoga teacher, talk to any physiotherapist. They will always tell you what is more important is the form. If your form is not right, then you are doing more harm to your body rather than good. So find out what is required by the body, pick up the right kind of exercises, and then have somebody who will be looking at you, correcting your form. Don't do things blindly. It is of no good use. I am repeating maybe for the fifth time, it is of no good use. That is all I wanted to have for today. I do not have any more thing to talk about. Um, I have few minutes left, so one of my dear friend and runner talked to me today morning about the heat and humidity, the heat wave which is going through the entire northern part of India, and how to tackle this heat. It's very simple. It's not a very big deal. I will say two three things. Don't push too hard during the hot water. Try to get up as early as possible. Finish it off before the sun started scorching, that is between 7:30 to 8. Don't go beyond that time. Hydrate. Hydrate doesn't mean you keep drinking water while you're running. Hydrate means you'll be drinking periodically throughout the day. Add salt tab maybe post dinner, and maybe one salt tab in the morning, because since you're hydrating your body, you might be urinating also much more, and you might be losing salt through your sweat as well as through urine. So hydrate, put salt in your body, and maybe carry a little bit of electrolyte which has got proper balance of different salt as well as little bit of carb. That is important because your body might be needed that. And for heaven's sake, try to avoid the speed workouts when the sun is too sun is completely up and it is too hot outside. That is not advisable. Do small things, do uh, cross trainings, try to hit a swimming pool, do a little bit of swimming. These are going to help you. It may not be building your running muscles, but it will completely enhance your cardiovascular activity. That will keep your cardiovascular fitness at a right level. And as the weather become more moderate, you can add more speed workouts and other stuff during the entire training block. So that's about it from my side for today. I do not have anything else to discuss. To subscribe my channel, please provide comments, things which you don't like, things which you may disagree with me. Please put them, because that is going to help me so that I can have much more improved content in the coming weeks. That's about it from my side today. Thank you very much for watching, either live or at a later stage on the recorded ones. Thank you. See you soon. Bye bye.